Come with me, if you will, on a gentle journey. Let us leave the ground behind and ascend into the soft blue expanse above. Here the world unfolds in a new and wondrous way. We shall drift on the unseen currents of the air, like a seabird gliding effortlessly over the water. Our destination is a jewel on the edge of a continent, a city bathed in perpetual sunshine and caressed by the vast Pacific Ocean. This is San Diego, a place of remarkable beauty and quiet grace. From this vantage point, high above the gentle hum of life, we can truly appreciate its magnificent design, a perfect harmony of nature and human endeavor. Our journey begins over the immense breathing expanse of the Pacific. Look down. See how the deep blue of the open ocean gradually lightens to a brilliant turquoise as it approaches the shore. The water here is alive with motion, yet from our height, it appears calm and rhythmic. Long, gentle swells roll in from the horizon, their progress slow and majestic. As they near the land, they rise and curl, their crests catching the sunlight and turning into lines of sparkling white foam. It is a mesmerizing, endless dance between water and light. Watch the pattern of the surf. It is a natural calligraphy, writing and rewriting its story upon the sand. Each wave is unique, yet part of a greater, harmonious whole. Following the edge of the continent, we see the rugged cliffs of La Jolla. They stand as silent, weathered sentinels against the patient power of the sea. Carved over countless centuries, they are home to colonies of sea lions and cormorants. As we drift southward, the coastline softens. The sheer cliffs give way to sloping bluffs covered in hardy native vegetation. The colors are a subtle palette of sage green, dusty brown, and sun-bleached gold. Now, let us glide over the famous beaches of San Diego. They appear from this height as golden ribbons, elegantly draped between the blue of the ocean and the green of the land. Look at Mission Beach and Pacific Beach. They stretch for miles in a long, continuous sweep of pale gold. From here we can see the fine, even texture of the sand, sculpted by the wind and the waves into gentle undulations. The human presence on the beaches below is a part of the tapestry. People appear as small, colorful specks, scattered across the sand like seashells. Some walk along the water's edge, their tiny figures mirrored in the wet sand. There are surfers, patiently waiting on their boards just beyond the break, rising and falling with the swell. Their dance with the waves is one of skill and grace, a partnership with the ocean's energy. We drift over the iconic Coronado Beach, a truly special expanse of sand. It is famous for its shimmering golden flecks of the mineral mica, which make the beach glitter in the sunlight. It is a wide, generous beach, curving gently toward the grand Victorian architecture of the Hotel del Coronado. The hotel stands like a fairy tale castle, its red turrets a striking contrast against the blue sky and golden sand. Further south, the character of the coastline changes again. We see the Silver Strand, a narrow sandy isthmus that connects Coronado to the mainland. It is a delicate thread of land, with the calm waters of San Diego Bay on one side and the open Pacific on the other. From the sky, the Silver Strand is a remarkable sight, a testament to the dynamic forces of sand and current that have built and maintained this fragile and beautiful landform over time. Now, we turn our gaze away from the ocean's edge and drift inland toward the urban heart of San Diego. The downtown skyline rises before us, a collection of glass and steel towers that reach for the sky. From our elevated perspective, the buildings do not seem imposing. Instead, they appear as a carefully arranged collection of modern sculptures. The sun reflects off their myriad surfaces, creating a dazzling display of light. Each tower catches the sun at a different angle, some gleaming a brilliant white, others a deep reflective blue. It is a man-made mountain range, clean, sharp, and strikingly beautiful against the soft California sky. The architecture is a mix of the old and the new. We can see the sleek contemporary lines of the newest skyscrapers standing alongside the more classic designs of earlier eras. There is a sense of order and intention in the layout of the streets below. They form a neat grid, a network of canyons through which the life of the city flows. We can see the green tops of trees lining the wider avenues, softening the geometry of the concrete and steel. Notice the way the city is built around its natural harbor. The skyline does not turn its back on the water, but embraces it. Many of the most prominent buildings are situated along the waterfront, their glassy facades reflecting the bobbing boats and the blue water of the bay. As the sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon, the character of the skyline changes. The light becomes warmer, softer. The western faces of the buildings are bathed in a golden glow, while their eastern sides fall into cool purple shadow. The glass towers, which gleamed so brightly in the midday sun, now seem to absorb the light, radiating a soft, warm luminescence. It is a moment of quiet magic. The city, from our peaceful perch in the sky, appears to be settling down for the evening, its sharp edges softened by the twilight. Let us now direct our flight toward one of the city's most elegant and recognizable landmarks. Spanning the bay in a single graceful arc is the San Diego Coronado Bridge. From our position high above, we can appreciate its full, sweeping curvature. It does not simply cross the water, it soars over it. The bridge's slender concrete piers rise from the blue depths, supporting the roadway as it climbs to its highest point before gently descending to the shores of Coronado Island. Its distinctive blue color helps it blend with the sky and the water, making it seem less like a man-made structure and more like a natural feature of the landscape. The bridge is often affectionately called the Blue Dolphin by locals, and from this angle we can see why. As we glide alongside it, we see the steady, patient flow of traffic moving across its span. The cars are like tiny, colorful beads sliding along a string. Their movement is constant but unhurried, a part of the city's rhythmic pulse. The bridge serves a practical purpose, of course, connecting two communities, but it does so with a sense of style and artistry that elevates it beyond mere infrastructure. It is a piece of functional sculpture. Looking down from the apex of the bridge's arc offers a spectacular panoramic view. To one side, we see the entire downtown skyline, with the bustling harbor at its feet. The aircraft carriers and historic ships docked at the waterfront appear as detailed models. As we continue our gentle flight, we observe the bridge's shadow on the water below. It is a long, dark replica of the structure itself, shifting and stretching as the sun moves across the sky. This interplay of light, shadow, structure, and water is a quiet and beautiful spectacle. Let us now float inland from the coast, over the urban grid, and toward a remarkable expanse of green. This is Balboa Park. From the sky, it appears as a vast emerald oasis nestled within the city. It is the cultural and horticultural heart of San Diego, a place of immense beauty and tranquility. Its sheer size is impressive, a huge rectangle of nature set aside for the people. As we descend for a closer look, the park's extraordinary architecture comes into view. The buildings are clustered primarily along the central El Prado promenade. They are magnificent examples of Spanish colonial revival architecture, with ornate facades, tiled domes, and decorative bell towers. The California Tower, with its richly detailed spire, is a particularly striking landmark. From our aerial perspective, these beautiful structures look like jewels set within the lush greenery of the park. We can see the many gardens that are dotted throughout the park. There is the formal elegance of the Alcazar Garden, with its geometric flower beds and bubbling fountains. We can see the Japanese Friendship Garden, a place of serene contemplation, with its koi ponds, stone lanterns, and carefully pruned trees. The vast Palm Canyon is a shady, tropical ravine, a dense jungle of over 450 palm trees. Each garden is a world unto itself, a different expression of nature's beauty. The park is alive with gentle activity. We can see people strolling along its winding paths, picnicking on the lawns, or simply sitting on benches beneath the shade of ancient trees. Balboa Park is the city's communal backyard, a place of refuge and recreation. It is a vital green lung for San Diego, a space where nature, culture, and community come together in perfect, peaceful harmony. It is a treasure, and from the sky, its value is abundantly clear. Let us now drift over the residential areas that surround the city's core. From our serene vantage point, the neighborhoods of San Diego unfold below us like a vast and varied quilt. Each patch has its own unique character, its own color and texture. We see the tidy, grid-like streets of North Park, where craftsman bungalows with shady front porches are nestled beneath canopies of jacaranda trees. In the spring, these streets become rivers of purple blossoms. We see the winding, hilly roads of Kensington and Talmadge, with their Spanish-style homes and terracotta roofs gleaming in the sun. The green spaces are woven throughout these communities. Canyons and small parks provide pockets of wildness and recreation, ensuring that nature is never far away. Swimming pools in backyards appear as tiny turquoise gems scattered across the landscape. Each home is a small world, a center of quiet life. As we glide toward the coast, we pass over the elegant homes of La Jolla and Del Mar. Here the architecture is more expansive, with large windows and spacious terraces designed to capture the magnificent ocean views. The gardens are meticulously landscaped, with vibrant bougainvillea spilling over walls and Canary Island palms standing tall against the blue sky. The neighborhoods follow the natural contours of the land, curving along hillsides and canyons. Everywhere we look, we see the evidence of a city that values its quality of life. The streets are clean, the parks are well tended, and there is an abundance of public space. Even in the more densely populated areas, there is a sense of order and care. The mosaic of neighborhoods tells a story of diversity and community. From the historic charm of Old Town to the modern vibe of East Village, each area contributes to the rich character of the city as a whole. From our peaceful perch in the sky, we can appreciate this complex and beautiful tapestry of human settlement, a city of quiet lives lived under the warm California sun. Our flight path now takes us back toward the water, but this time we will linger over the calm, protected waters of San Diego Bay. The harbor is the city's cradle, the very reason for its existence. From this height we can see its immense scale and its importance as a center of maritime activity. It is a natural deep-water harbor, one of the finest on the West Coast. The water here is a deep, tranquil blue, sheltered from the open ocean swells by the protective arms of Point Loma and Coronado Island. It is a place of safety and refuge for vessels of all sizes. Look at the astonishing variety of ships that call this harbor home. We see the immense gray forms of United States Navy aircraft carriers and destroyers docked at Naval Base San Diego. They are cities unto themselves, symbols of national power, yet from here they rest silently in the placid water. Alongside them, we see the tall masts of historic sailing ships at the Maritime Museum, including the magnificent Star of India. There are sleek white yachts in the marinas, their sails neatly furled. Fishing boats return with their daily catch, and bright red tugboats patiently guide larger vessels. It is a vibrant, working harbor, yet it exudes a sense of order and calm. The waterfront itself is a ribbon of activity. We can trace the path of the Embarcadero, where tourists and locals stroll along the water's edge. We see the distinctive sail-like roof of the convention center, a modern architectural landmark that pays homage to the bay's maritime heritage. As we hover here, suspended between the city and the sea, we can appreciate the harbor's role as a great, gentle embrace. It holds the waterfront, the ships, and the history of San Diego in its calm waters. The sunlight glints off the surface, creating a million tiny dancing diamonds. A ferry glides slowly across the bay, leaving a soft white wake behind it. The sound of a foghorn might occasionally drift up to us, a low, melancholic note that speaks of the sea. This harbor is the tranquil heart of San Diego, a place of constant, gentle motion and timeless maritime beauty. Our journey through the sky is drawing to a close. Let us take one last long look at the magnificent vista spread out beneath us. The sun is now low on the horizon, painting the clouds in hues of orange, pink, and purple. The city is beginning to glitter with a million points of electric light, a new constellation that mirrors the stars beginning to appear in the darkening sky. From this serene vantage point, we have witnessed the soul of San Diego. We have seen its many faces, from the wild beauty of its coastline to the gleaming elegance of its urban core. We have seen a city that lives in remarkable harmony with its environment. The Pacific Ocean is not just a boundary, it is a partner, its presence felt in the cool breezes, the salty air, and the relaxed pace of life. The canyons and mesas are not obstacles to be conquered, but natural features to be integrated into the fabric of the community. The parks are not afterthoughts, but vital green hearts that pump life and tranquility into the urban landscape. The memory of this flight will remain. The image of the waves whispering on golden sands, the sight of the graceful bridge arching over the tranquil bay. the feeling of floating over the emerald expanse of Balboa Park. These are impressions of peace and wonder. By rising above the hustle and bustle, we have been able to appreciate the larger patterns, the quiet rhythms, and the profound beauty of this special place. As we gently descend, returning to the earth, let us carry this sense of calm with us. The world from above is a world of patterns, connections, and serene beauty. San Diego, from its sun-drenched beaches to its starlit skyline, is a testament to the enduring appeal of a life lived in balance with the natural world. A jewel on the Pacific, forever cradled between the mountains and the sea, its tranquil elegance is a gift to all who take the time to look.